please help me get to 900,000 subscribers. I'm in the territory of 7,000 or so away. We could get this done today, and then I could stop bothering you for a couple months until I'm nearing 1 million. But if you're into that sort of thing, I would appreciate it very much. It's free to subscribe. Just click the button wherever it is below or on your phone or whatever. I would appreciate it very much. Let's start like this. When you are of below intelligence, when you're just kind of intrinsically a dum-dum, someone of average ability or capability seems like they have magical powers. And this is what we've witnessed with Donald Trump up and down his list of nominees for different positions in the first administration and here in the potential second. Not potential, the upcoming. He'll be president on Monday. And this is the case with a lot of different people who seem like they have expertise and deep knowledge and understanding of their area of expertise. Tulsi Gabbard is who I'm talking about today. There's reports that she has no idea what the duties of Director of National Intelligence are. And that is alarming for a number of different reasons, because the Director of National Intelligence is kind of the tip of the spear for our disparate intelligence gathering network of organizations within this country. It's not just the CIA or the Defense Intelligence Agency or the National Security Agency. There are all kinds of different alphabet organizations that all kind of report through DNI. It's critically important that we have someone there who understands the job. Not to mention the fact that she's been on a no-flight list because her particular profile sparked all kinds of little points of light of alarm that all culminated into, she's a threat, we need to make sure we double-check her when she flies in and out of the country. That's a problem in and of itself. But this particular report is about her inability to understand the fundamentals of this critically important job. This is a headline from the Daily Beast. Trump's pick to lead national intelligence couldn't say what the job actually is. Tulsi Gabbard also made another blunder relating to a key surveillance power while meeting with senators, according to a report. Now, listen. Where this really becomes problematic, and you should be alarmed by this, not just on the face of the things I said in the intro, are the fact that these people aren't meeting with Democrats. Pete Hegseth didn't meet with a single Democratic senator. Pete Hegseth just went along and met with all the Republicans for all the good time, backslapping, glad-handing hour. That's what Tulsi Gabbard has done too. She's not meeting with people who are going to be critical of her appointment to this position. She's meeting with friendly faces. And if these reports are coming out of those friendly meetings, we got a problem. Here's the article. Donald Trump's pick for Director of National Intelligence couldn't clearly say what the Director of National Intelligence actually does, according to a new report in the Wall Street Journal. The Wall Street Journal, owned by Rupert Murdoch. This is a Fox News property. They're reporting that she's unqualified, incapable, and a danger to the country. Meeting with Senate Republicans ahead of her confirmation hearings, Tulsi Gabbard, the former Democratic representative turned MAGA loyalist, failed to articulate what the job she'd been nominated for entails. She also didn't know the difference between key surveillance powers, according to the report. The gaffes come in meetings with Senator James Lankford, Republican of Oklahoma, and Senator Mike Rounds, Republican of South Dakota, according to 2 Republican Senate aides and an unnamed Trump transition official. So this isn't just an unnamed singular source. These are coming out of 2 Republican offices and someone within the Trump transition team. Her nomination is all but over. It's on ice at this point, in my estimation. But who knows? I thought Pete Hegseth was done, and it appears he might make it through. So let's all keep our ear to the ground to the details that come out. Rounds also read the statutory language for the role of Director of National Intelligence and asked how she could possibly meet that threshold. When he asked how she would handle specific elements of the job, she said she would have to just wait and see when she gets there. Apparently, on-the-job training is all you need to be the Director of National Intelligence for the United States of America. It's like being a fry cook at a McDonald's. She could join Donald Trump in the McDonald's garb rather than be director of national intelligence. Trump's team declined to let the Journal, the Wall Street Journal, interview Gabbard. They won't even let the Wall Street Journal interview her. And said in a statement that she, quote, appreciated the chance to address senators' questions and share her vision for the office of the Director of National Intelligence. The Daily Beast has reached out for comment. Gabbard is an Army Reserve Lieutenant Colonel and was deployed. That's another thing. This is kind of an aside, but let me tell you, as a young Marine, enlisted Marine, I wasn't an officer. I looked up to lieutenant colonels and colonels as though they could do no wrong. They had the answers. They were rock solid. And now that I'm a more grown, mature man, it's very clear that these people don't have a pot to piss in. Oftentimes, maybe not often, but all too often, people who reach the rank of lieutenant colonel or even, generals, they're just like the rest of us. Maybe that's just my ignorance shining through from my young adulthood, but, nonetheless. Gabbard, again, Army Reserve Lieutenant Colonel, and was deployed to Iraq, but has little intelligence experience. She has repeated Kremlin talking points, including blaming NATO for Russia's invasion of Ukraine, and secretly met with Syria's former president, Bashar al-Assad, in 2017. The same year, she also questioned a U.S. intelligence report claiming that Assad used chemical weapons against the Syrian people. So far, none of that has been disqualifying, though. On Sunday, Langford told NBC's Meet the Press, he would vote to confirm Gabbard after she pulled a 180 on an electronic surveillance program that targets national security suspects living abroad. Previously, she had opposed the program, which is laid out in Section 702 of Foreign Intelligence Surveillance Act. But now she's in favor, she announced. Rounds, meanwhile, sent her away with homework after their first meeting. She spoke to the experts he suggested and showed improvement in a follow-up meeting on Monday, he told the Journal in a statement, adding that he would do what he could to support her during the confirmation process. So look, what this tells me is the Republicans are not serious about the security posture of the United States of America. They act like hawks. They act like that's their main concern is national security and keeping the homeland safe, keeping you and your family safe. That's not it at all. And it is clear when they are poised to vote yes on someone as dangerous as this. Luckily for us, I don't think there's a single Democrat, maybe Fetterman, because who the knows what's going on in that guy's head. But they're going to need every single vote because the majorities in both the House and the Senate are just that tenuous. Anyway, what do you think? I would love to know. If you have expertise in this area, I would love to know. You can comment below. You can leave me a voicemail, 714-576-4054. And of course, as always, you can email me daily at dollemore.com. Once again, please subscribe to the channel, pushing for those 7,000 subs today. I know that sounds like a lot, but over the last 2 days, last week, I got 4,000 one day and another 4,000 the next day. We could for sure get this done today. If you appreciate what I do and I bring you value and you want to help support the work, help me produce these videos, click the join button below, become a channel member for $2 a month. Go to my Patreon page, patreon.com/IDoubtItPodcast. I'm on social media if you're on, well, I'm there if you're there or not. But if you do want to follow me there, I'm on Blue Sky. Good time over there, or a better time. It's still social media. At Dollemore is where you can find me. Anyway, I love and appreciate you. I will see you next time. Until then, be genuine and take care of one another.